Hello, welcome to hayleysummers.com, where you'll find tips, support and guidance for when things just aren't going to plan. Thanks for watching. This is my second vlog this week. I've now gone up to vlogging twice a week, so please do check in on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and that's when you'll be able to get the new posts. So this week I'd like to talk to you about a book that I've been reading, and it is Brené Brown's Daring Greatly. I am a huge Brené Brown fan, as some of you will already know, and as I have just read one of her books, do expect lots of quotes popping up on Twitter, and I'm sure there'll be more videos and articles about stuff that I read in the book. But what I'm going to talk about today is actually going to be quite a nice intro, because I'm going to start with something that Brené writes right at the beginning of the book, to put something else in context later on. So what I want to start with is just a passage from the start of the book that describes where Brené got the phrase daring greatly. And it's a speech done by Theodore Roosevelt, and it's called Citizenship in a Republic. And the particular passage that made the speech famous, and where Brené got the phrase from, goes as follows. "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, I can't say that word, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails whilst daring greatly." And this is something we hear again and again. It's not the winning, it's taking part. You need to be in the game. You need to be out there doing stuff. Fail faster. All these things that we hear so much about. And Brené talks a lot about this in the book, Daring Greatly, obviously, as that's what it's entitled. And I think that speech reflects it really well. So the passage that I wanted to read to you, which actually brought tears to my eyes when I read it, goes as follows. "Going back to Roosevelt's Man in the Arena speech, I also learned that the people who love me, the people I really depend on, were never the critics who were pointing at me whilst I stumbled. They weren't in the bleachers at all. They were with me in the arena, fighting for me and with me." And I'm sure loads of you can relate to that. I'm sure some of the people in your life who you think criticise you, who you think you don't measure up for, who you're constantly trying to impress, actually quite often those are the people that really are on your side, and they are the people that are willing to fight for you and fight with you when you need them. I actually had an experience when I started my coaching business where I sent an email out to about 25 of my closest friends asking for help. And it was an email that I dreaded writing, and I told them all this. I said, look, this is huge for me. It's taken me the time to build up the courage, because I'm scared. I'm scared to ask. I'm scared of what you're all going to say. And I must have picked the list well, because every single response I got was absolutely overwhelming. It was people ready to get into the arena, ready to fight for me and with me. And these people are absolutely invaluable in your life. Now, not all people will be this. There are some people who generally are your critics, and who do want to put you down. You can ignore those people. What you need to do is you need to identify the people who aren't, who really are in your corner. And what I'd love for you to do this week is just to have a think about that. Think, who are your biggest advocates? Who are the people who are really willing to fight for you? And next time one of those people offers some advice or offers to help or asks if there's anything they can do, maybe take them up on the offer or listen to the criticism and know that it comes from a place of love. It comes because they really, really want you to succeed. And I think going into life with that attitude can really, really help. It can help you to cultivate a sense of community around you. It can help you realise that actually you're not alone whilst you're doing whatever it is you're doing. So, target for this week: identify someone who is in your corner and who's fighting in the arena with you, and do something about it. Take their advice. Don't snap at them next time they try and help. Thank them for everything that they do. That's all from me this week. As I said, I'm sure you'll be hearing more from the lovely Brené again soon, but pop back on Tuesday and I will have another video for you. Have a lovely weekend and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.